Hello, you guys. So, before I get into this reading, this channeled message, I'm not sure what kind of topic or storyline will come out of the cards here, but before I get started, I want to just say thank you again in this video for your presence here, for subscribing to me, for liking my videos, for commenting, and just engaging with me on YouTube. If I come up on your recommended, and you find yourself resonating with me or resonating with something that I'm saying, you know, that's amazing. It makes my day to know that. And um, yeah, for us to know each other, because I also remember people's names and their profile pictures and things like that. For those of you who may not feel like a reading is for you, just simply move on, okay? And there's no reason to say something negative or try to correct me or, you know, try to be like petty, okay? Because I will remove those comments. And it's not out of an insecurity that I have, it's out of a sensitivity for everyone else that does resonate with that reading. It's like a waste of time for everyone to read, oh, I'm not into this type of reading, blah, blah, blah. Then don't click on the video. You can obviously read the title. You can obviously see the thumbnail, which is usually specially crafted or curated by me to fit the title and the overall theme of the reading. So if that doesn't resonate with you or it's not something you like, which doesn't always mean it's false, right? Sometimes things that we are uncomfortable with or don't like is actually happening or will happen. But besides that, if it's not something that you're comfortable with or that resonates with you in the moment, then don't click on the video, okay? It's very simple. This is how the law of attraction works, okay? The things you don't want, don't think about. The things you do want, stay on track with, and you will get that, okay? With that out of the way, I had to remove some people's comments because they were so unnecessary. They were just, there's a lot of comments I'm getting on these videos. And people feel a certain type of way, no matter what reason. So go for it. I welcome those who feel ready to hear the message and that are in a situation that's relative to what I'm talking about. Otherwise, there's really no reason to be spending time on a reading. If it has really nothing to do with something you're going through, have gone through, or you feel like intuitively is coming up, you know what I mean? Like if you're not in the know, it's not for you, okay? Anyways, yeah. And also people telling me like good luck, I I already have good luck. I don't need any good luck sent from others. I have it from the divine, okay? So thank you. But those who genuinely mean it, I love you and I appreciate you. 333 on the timer. I'm going to get started with this reading before I keep blabbing on. But I wanted to just clear that out of the air on my channel. Spirit, what kind of messages do you have for us? For this group, excuse me, I just ate chicken, by the way. I had some fried chicken. So we have the 10 of Swords. All right, so that talks about, feeling down, feeling tired, drained, or like backstabbed in some way. Secrets, inner knowledge, knowing. I just heard like something inside surpasses the external of a situation. You could know this about somebody here. You could know something about somebody. We have the Queen of Wands and Swords. Queen of Wands and Swords. Both of them are looking to the Chariot. Both of them are in powerful positions looking towards the Chariot here. Someone is being seen. It looks like maybe a chapter closes for somebody, whether you've known them well or not. A chapter's closing for someone, and it's partially karmic here. And someone is triumphant in the situation. There's two individuals, could be feminine signs, females, or anointed individuals, people with power or positions here that are looking at someone coming up and rising up. They see like 555 on the timer. There's a fast, swift change of impression that this individual, this archetype, is leaving on these people in power. While someone is hiding their feelings, they feel backstabbed. And I'm getting that it's kind of like that dynamic, like if you're new to a job or like you excel, like you learn really fast. And there's been experienced individuals like managers or higher ups executives, something like that, that are almost like choosing you. It's kind of like they're like going towards you, and this person over here feels like neglected. They feel alone, something like that. It's giving that type of vibe. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to continue shuffling here. I'm not sure why Seven of Swords is there. Maybe certain things are being said. Oh, that that's giving me that someone here that keeps a lot inside. Like, see the black here? It's like this black. It's like the inside of them. They've revealed, and they're like this black cat. They're like, this person's been coming towards people in power that like you and made a bad impression about themselves because you are like this mirror. You're like a paradox. You're very highly protected in the spirit realm, and you have a really bright aura, or you just have like a clean slate aura. You could have Cancer in your chart, which is the North Star energy. It's very bright energy. Like when you look into a Cancer, you're almost like pulled just by those placements, usually by water signs in general. But anyway, or you could just have this real like clean, like you take care of yourself or something like that. Very attractive or successful vibes, like you have your ish together. It's giving me that vibe. I just heard the word car. You could have like a decent car, a nice car. Like people are like impressed. Something about that here, okay? You could, for some of you, you could be this person that's hiding a lot of pain, and there are currently individuals that or you've known for a while, or that are in powerful positions going towards someone else. It can be vice versa for different people watching this, okay? But Spirit is confirming some sort of situation like this. So let's see, for the High Priestess here, that's too many cards. For the High Priestess with the Ten of Swords energy over here, what's going on with them? Why is this dynamic over here? What's up with their reality? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. It's giving me that someone, and I'm getting, for those of you who are in the right here, that don't do this to people, okay? This is giving me the type of vibe of like, yeah, they probably like are a slop at home, but like they're just trying to be goody here, like at a job. They're trying to like, there's something about maybe cutting you down or cutting someone down. If you have done this to people, karma's chasing after you. Karma's like occurring for you, okay? Or for this person that's done this. It's like, it's not a good look. The spiritual lesson of this reading is that it's not a good look to try to just cut people down. Let people's impressions be their own impressions, right? And let things like sift through on their own. Let the let everyone shake the sandbox, or like the what do you call that? Excuse me. It's like every single sand piece is a person, and there's certain like diamond crystals, like big diamonds in there that are going to be like strong candidates, right? In a workplace. You're going to employ or hire a lot of different people, but there's going to be certain gems, right? It's giving that type of situation. And this person's being seen more as like a grain of sand, like just another speck, because they're trying to put you down, but you have such a strong work ethic or talent, skill set, positive personality, star energy. Okay. And I'm going to go with you being this chariot in this chariot here. Ooh. Geez, a lot of cards are coming out at once, and that's like, maybe it's because my hands are being clumsy here. The chariot. Oops, we've got a card coming out. Yeah, look at this. You hold like a real fresh energy once again. It's like a clear sky here. There's no black. It's gold. You could have gold in your Chinese zodiac here. Like me, I'm a gold snake or a metal snake. I can kind of like strengthen myself throughout time, almost like with electromagnetic technology or something. You can turn metal, like silvery metal, into gold, like by color. And I'm getting that here. You just could be really savvy at making money and attracting money, getting compliments from customers about your customer service, about your delivery, your work, your punctuality, your work ethic here. Something about that. Okay. Like you're doing better than someone else, and they feel a way about it. They want to manipulate, but they're trying to figure out how, or they have manipulated people to try to think badly about you, and it's just making these people, as tough as it is, want to give you something, to give you an opportunity, because it's your time. Through karmic, you're not in karmic debt. Okay, you're in a game. Your net worth in the karmic ring, the battle ring, is exceeding. It's going up. It's increasing. It's exceeding expectations here. Spirit, what else about this? About the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. There's a heavy discernment, someone that's in a powerful position here. We have the King of Swords, Queen and King of Swords, yeah. So someone here in the Fool, someone's willing to take a chance on you. And they have like others, a barking dog around them that's kind of like an annoying chihuahua that's not making sense. Okay? In other words, they are still going with their gut. It's like there's a point here, you know, where this person, like the Fool, is being like led by the gut. It's like that's the first thing going forward, even though there's a cliff right there. It's the unknown. It's figurative here because it's calculated, and these sword cards with such strong archetypes, the king and queen, and also this fire. Someone sees your passion, or someone relates to you in some sort of like youthful way. They understand you in a way. Okay. Maybe even on like a cool, like a kind of an even keeled friendship or buddy buddy kind of basis, using humor. It's giving that type of cool vibe here with this queen. You know, they feel lit up by you, something like that. But they're also really discerning, and they can make huge decisions that impact people's lives, and so they have to be careful with this. It may be kind of like a little slow for them to actually make this leap towards you, or decision officially, but there's an official offering that's going to be given to this chariot. Okay, this is being orchestrated for you, for whoever you're meant to find this. It's for you. Okay, someone else is being left behind. Someone else, or is just being kept where they are. The devil. And I asked this for the high priestess side, going back over there. The devil. Someone's very bound by themself or hatred, negativity, cycles of it. They could really be hurting themselves. They don't know how to break out of the devil energy, something like that. Something has them bound to hating you or hating people, hating the human race, something like that. It's like a dark energy here. Yeah, like this. I just heard if they were given the opportunity that you're being given because of your love, your light, your personality, your kindness, your stardom, something like that, if they were given that, they would mistreat people. They would bully people. They would not leave good impressions on people. They would make people feel this way to them, like against their will, but they're like doing it for like self reasons. Like these humans are like, I don't know, just they're not happy. Like, when we know this card, it's not happy. It's not like freedom. It's giving like, you're stuck here and I'm stuck here too. And I get to treat you however I want. I get to, make really bad, just negative jokes or something like that. It's their energy here. The Chariot. What about the lighter side of this? This successful individual, the individual watching this reading. What's coming for them here? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. This seems so connected to the last reading I did, where it's about flying, finally kind of being in a time frame of flying past traps, obstacles, literally. Like, this devil energy is down here and you're like up here and you're being protected by the high, this devil is being watched by similar individuals, but down there, okay, at the bottom of the wheel. Very interesting. There's going to be the spirit of discernment is really strong in this reading, and it's showing like a separate ways. Because you've been spiritually focused and evolving and healthy and treating people properly, doing something properly here. And if this doesn't resonate, this isn't for you. Okay, you may still be on the lessons of this devil side. To be honest, I mean, using the spirit of discernment here, and I just asked for the devil side. This Seven of Swords is coming out again. So someone may, this person that's being kept somewhere else is keeping themselves there. They don't know how to take accountability. There's something about that. And also they make people feel like this devil energy because they lack accountability for themselves. There's a lack of responsibility that these people empower. This team of managers, business owners, well-known individuals, like people with status or position here, salary, power, decision power here. Yeah, like they understand the reality going on. And they're kind of like, I don't really like that about them. Like, I don't feel like there's something about how they feel and they keep it to themselves. There's a quiet secretness going on between you and others. But you're going to eventually find out about this offer, this job offer, this opportunity. Could be an internship, wherever you are, no matter what you're doing. But it's some sort of dynamic with a team of people or with coworkers or something. Could even be family here. Yeah, this could even be with family. Your family members are like making sure, even on the other side, on the spirit, in the spirit world here, they're making sure you get what you need. They're making sure that you get paid, that you're triumphing past a situation that's tried to keep you bound to something. There's like major positive success, triumph, fortune, destiny coming out of your situation that you're in, even if it looks a little rough. Give it time, be patient. You're learning throughout all of this. You're going to feel a sense of renewal because of how things go in your favor. Yeah, the Hierophant. There's going to be a decision made, and it's putting you in power. By someone in power, it's coming down towards you. And it has to do with a physical meeting, some sort of communication, reciprocation. Someone's giving their cup to you, you're giving their cup to them. It's kind of like a form of loyalty and trust happening, an agreement. And it's because you're being protected. It's because people are impressed by you. Oh my gosh. And this situation's going to evolve you even further. You're advancing. You being focused on your higher advancement here. There's the North Star, the star card, is putting you in this really powerful position, and eventually to dreams being made, to you being like really recognized and in a very like stable position. Okay. Wherever you live, I mean, this is giving that you're going to have enough money to buy a property, buy a home, okay, pay it off, pay off your car, have a good, decent car, be right on time with like payments, repairs, your phone bills, the cost of a phone, the newest phone coming out. It's giving like fresh, new reality because of your positioning and where people are going to be putting you. Okay. And I just heard like you won't go without, you're not, yeah, this talks about protection, a great person, conviction, reason. Some sort of like conviction you show through your behavior and your actions, 2211 on the timer, is is the basis of this good impression. You could have just recently had a job, gotten into a new job, and they're really liking you. They may not be saying it yet. They may be kind of quiet, but this quietness, or you maybe not fully being in the know right now, for some of you, or you could really know this already, but it's a matter of time. Okay, so trust in the silence. Okay, that's too many cards, Spirit. Let me put these back. There's quite a few that were flipped the opposite way. Let me keep shuffling here. This is interesting. Yeah, I just saw the Six of Coins and the Queen of Cups. Someone will be gifting you a position because they're using their intuition and their emotions. You make them feel safe. You make them feel like they're family to you. We have the Sun. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Make sure you take time out to rest and reflect. You're gonna be given free time. Like this is, even though you're gonna be busy or like active in energy. I'm getting like the world is moving around you pretty fast, or just very positive. As you can see, the sun in the world and the hermit is here. You're learning a lot by what's being given to you. And it's showing you a sense of purpose, something about this reading. What you're dealing with, but you're gonna have some sort of reflection period or time. Sorry, I don't mean to flip you guys. I'm about to be like, but this is talking about like, oh, also some of you may be like a lot of my past readings have been talking about, even in my own personal situation, some older family member or someone may be passing, and just be prepared. Prepare yourself for anything, okay? Use your intuition, but just be prepared. I know it's not always possible to do that if something kind of sudden happens, but that's not completely what this is saying. For some of you that may resonate or happen or something. For others of you, this is saying that like get enough sleep and and keep in mind, like as you do self-care and reflect on what's been given to you, where you are, your situation could be transforming and changing in a way where it's causing some of this like, wow, like I can rethink what I want to do. I finally have what I need. You're at a vantage point coming up in the future. Something like that. Like this guy, maybe even because someone passes away, maybe an inheritance or something like that, and it allows you to get out of the situation. Or it gives you confidence. Or like in a, or like, you're given assets or something. And you have like a different kind of point of view at some point coming up or in your free time, okay? Some of you could be drawn to doing something for the greater good. Like you're a humanitarian, you think like a business owner. Some of you could be real leaders here. So you're holding this world in your hand and you're like, what do I do with the world? What do I do with my situation? You're gonna you're gonna need time. You'll take your time with this, okay? You might move away because you might move away to somewhere, and it's attached to a company or like an opportunity that you currently have. Or if something's on your resume and it's really appealing to like wherever you want to go to, you're gonna follow your, up ahead because of a situation you're currently in. For some of you, this is like way ahead. It's leading into your real purpose here, like the larger purpose, world touring, um, real like huge success. Okay, that's coming up. It's up ahead. Look forward to that. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed actually by all this. It's kind of like, wow. People are giving you this right away to what you want to manifest. Could be huge. The situation's also getting you to see more of like be dissimulated. Like you are learning, how disappointing people can be in the world, the practical reality, but you're still happy. You still have this sunshine to you. Wow, every time I ask about someone else over here, look at this. They're just burdened. They can't, they don't see themselves, by the way, certain individuals are not meant to be friends with you, okay? You can be civil, you can laugh, you can have moments with people, totally acceptable. But overall, if you intertwine yourself with certain individuals that are not meant to come with you, the divine will force something, or you will become hurt in some way. I don't see this in the cards for you in particular. If anything, I see you keeping to yourself in a retrospect, solitude. Huge advice to keep this, okay? Make sure you maintain your solitude in some way, your independence, your inner knowing, your inner compass, and not listening to anyone else's inner compass, but your own. Because someone is limited by their ego, and they're going to inspire you to be that way like them. Don't do that. Don't be limited by the ego, okay? Be limitless. Understand that everything is cyclical. Okay, so when you are hanging out with people like this, the mindset of that will like consume you. Okay, the magician and the queen of coins, you know better. You're at a point, those of you who are meant to be listening to this, you're at a far mature point. You really are, no matter what your age is. And if you disagree with that, you're not meant to hear this. I mean, it's for those of you who agree. Because when you're mature, you're going to appreciate yourself. You're going to say, yeah, I appreciate myself equally with others who deserve to be appreciated and who appreciate themselves, who value themselves. Okay? That's how you attract, is like, I deserve this. And I'm going to bring this towards others and teach others that they deserve it as well. But it's not as easy to give someone or teach someone that hates themselves and hates other people, right? Or that doesn't allow love in, or a sense of deservingness or worth, value. I mean, money doesn't come. It's not like as strong of a magnet to an individual that doesn't want the money, right? Or like isn't doing it for a larger purpose in a way, like as well. Okay? Because personally, I love my money. I love money, period. But I love humanity even more. You know, like I like the purpose. Like I'm totally going into a direction and on my way to multi-million dollar ventures. But I also, and more importantly, am doing that and planning that out by helping out humanity in new ways that haven't completely been done before or by someone before. I'm making sure that my own spirit and the divine, that I'm using my third eye to outline a plan that is uniquely me and authentic to me. Excuse me, you guys. I don't mean to keep burping. Yeah, like there's something about that here. For those of you who are meant to see this, you're gonna have like a real happy ending to your life. Just happy outcomes up ahead. Yeah, literally. Like you're gonna feel so good because God's pleased with you. There's so many positive cards. Yeah, like even young people or people that like are starting out in their life literally come to you offering their work, them being employed. I mean, God is so pleased with how you've done things and navigated. And you have such a strong new foundation emotionally, like a feeling of like surpassing all of the blockages and hurdles. And the only kind of setbacks and limitations are that you experience in the world are going to be through others and what others go through. And you're going to have the choice, listening to the divine, on whether to help these individuals or not. Okay? You've been, oh my gosh. Temperance and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you have a strong emotional integrity or intelligence, intuition. You're very connected with the angels. Even when you're relaxed or you are just like chilling by yourself or something, or in solitude, taking a break. I mean, the angels are like over there, like, you know, planning out the next things behind the scenes. Very interesting. Justice again. Justice with being finally being seen. Justice with just triumph. People really love you. Like, I mean, there's so many suitors walking through and walking by and coming through in my hands right now. Strength. Even if you come off like this boss or like a beast in a way, like you're intimidating, you might be kind of intimidating to people. That strength that you hold is like justice. It's a sign of resilience that people really love. Okay, I need to breathe. So I just heard this person. You're so tired of people treating you like you're some sort of like enemy. Like you're some sort of like extra. No, the divine is going to start treating them like that. That doesn't mean you or directly other people. They will start to treat themselves like that. They will end up, it'll just happen to be that way. Okay? The positive success, that triumph energy, the bright aura that you hold, the love, the community, the sense of community that you hold, that power that you have is undeniable compared to someone else. Okay? Someone may have a level of that, but overall they're falling short of something. So trust that. Okay? If you feel like you're they're going to move away. People are going to just have to move away from you. Um, you're going to still be given what you need. Okay? There's enough to go around for everybody. But it's giving that like yeah, people that have a problem with you just because they have a problem with themselves, right? It's not your fault. And I'm talking to the people that really haven't done anything. If you've done things, if you've like done things that you got to take accountability for, you got to take accountability, and then it equals out with that, right? With being truthful, diplomatic, honest here, logical, practical, fair treatment here. If you've been doing that, and God sees you doing that, you're good. You're gonna continue to be golden, baby. All right, let me see what the Oracle deck has to say. When I at first I kind of wanted to be like, is it you that was saying these things about people? But it looks like with how much positivity built up over there just by chance, by the chance of the divine, that that was like huge synchronicity going on. That left side for me over there was minimal, and it was giving like someone else. It was people like someone looking this way, things like that. Um, and that Fool card was the only archetype around those queens looking towards them, which was giving me like some of these people in power could see someone or a group of people, multiple people, like fools, and they're picking you like you're not a fool. Okay? And it's because you've been disciplined, you've been the hardest worker, you've been the fastest worker, the most skilled, the most loyal, and the most kind. Period. I love those qualities, okay? Could be very compassionate, just treating people like they are worth something. Oh my gosh, look at I had a feeling in my third eye here that these colors, these kinds of colors would come out. Daytime, sunlight, okay, and they are. We have 8 and 9. So mantra, medicine, command, song, incantation, containment. So you're holding, look at this. Look what she's holding. She's like holding the sun or a coin here, however you want to see it and envision it, or an egg yolk. But she's like content. It's giving that 9 of cups or 10 of cups energy. The one where that guy is sitting with the cups behind him like trophies. It's giving that vibe. Like you have all you need. You're holding on to the actual sun, the warmth that people need in the world, or in an environment, workplace, family, even something like that. Vervain, everlasting, spellbound, soul alignment, release, protection. Okay, so in the world where you currently are, I just heard um, by the stroke of luck, um, you could be like this rare type of flower in a field of grass, you know, and a lot of these individuals are like blades of grass, literally just grass, and then you're like this flower that is like standing out, and so you're being protected in that, okay, in who you are, in what you bring to the table. This is a special group of people that are meant to see this video. I'm just getting that vibe. I mean, the message here is really strong. It's putting you on a pedestal. People are putting you on some sort of pedestal here. Yeah, this is secretive. The divine is keeping a secret for now. So be quiet about this, okay? Or just maybe know about this internally. Your spirit guides want you to know. They want you to know that you have really good things or a good position, stability coming up if you don't have it now. Or that it's gonna stay in place. Okay? If you lose it for a little bit, it's going to come back. Okay? Closing circle, pure intent, sacred doors, timing, experience. So there's some sort of divine timing at play. So be patient. Be patient. It's leading to even more. Where you are is just the beginning. Okay? You could have gone through a lot still, but it's still just the beginning in a way. You're very resilient. You're an animal from the divine. You're a very sacred like being. Spirit world messages, assistance, memories. You're being assisted. You could be sharing memories of certain individuals that really love you, that are like your soul family. Here's that card again that comes up in my readings. It's about music, a song being distinct, being like this hidden special species of a bird, you know, somewhere in the wild, somewhere in the world, but people don't know about you quite yet. But you're about to be found out. A large amount of people. You have a like, what's that term? A household name? Like, you know, like Madonna. Madonna. She made her name a household name, and she's one woman. She's not even as tall as me, you know? There's no rules. There's no limits. There's only you, okay? Or just simply the divine, because you are the divine. Rihanna, Beyonce, they all, you know, surpassed being. They were once unknown. They were once strangers to everyone, but somehow, by the stroke of luck, by their talents, by who they are, they became known by everyone. Literally everyone. That's how powerful and potent that power is that you hold. Sylphs? I don't know how to say that. 14.5. Peace. Agent of change, impact, importance. Yeah. You could have for a while, look at that. Soul family. You're meant to be here. Like really successful if you're not already, or you currently are. Just really free. Lots of income for you, lots of stability constantly pouring into you all year round. Okay? Not just in a season, not just for 1 year, a few months, just all year round, all the time. You're known, you're protected, you're seen, you're heard. And this is giving like not being known and then being found at some point, or just a lot of change happening surrounding who you are. People being curious about you. Some of you guys, once again, you could make music, or you're being inspired to make something unique, some sort of artwork or something unique to you, authentic to you. Self-employment here, something that you lead. Ooh, that's giving me leadership here. this is the world and it's like the new world. There's a new paradigm waiting for you to shift it. It's waiting for you to like fly in and make change and transform with your wings. You could see a bird. I see a cardinal, a red cardinal, at this window that my mom's room was in this house, and that's when she was sick with cancer. And we see this cardinal pop up and sit out that window and just kind of like look in the room every once in a while. I don't know. That could be a synchronicity for some of you. A bird, a raven, some species of bird. Opening circle protection. Once again, you're protected. You're protected in this. Even if you become a celebrity or really famous or something, or you go viral once, twice, three times, multiple times, over and over again. There's something about this here in your destiny, your light code, like your fingerprint. It's giving me the chills a little. It's a little spooky. Simplicity lessons ritual. Okay, meditate, relax. Opening circle and closing circle. 35-8, 33-6. Hmm. It's giving me that some of you may resonate with being in a time period at the moment where you're still going through certain lessons or you're putting people through certain lessons, but you're you're actually the circle. You are this wheel of change for others. You're a paradox, you're a paradigm within itself. You're kind of like a tower within itself, a tower card in the most positive way to initiate others, initiate change, others to reflect on themselves. Could be cardinal. Wow, cardinal, like the sign Libra, and I just mentioned the bird here, cardinal, leader. Like you open consciousness here into your consciousness, into where you are in the divine. And it eventually leads to a closing of secrets. Like you you're keeping certain secrets. Others want to find out what you're keeping. Like what's within you here. The head is cut off. There's like a whole world within you that's meant to be created. You're meant to know about some of this stuff. Like for me, for example, here I have to share some of my stuff. Like I've gone to college for a semester. I mean, because my mom had cancer, I had to stop going to college, but I'm still pursuing a degree to get this going of a vertical farming in cities, right? And I want for there to be others doing that as well. For us to move away from landfills and move into composting, right? Making sure that these bags aren't plastic anymore. Making sure that we have laws, even in, you could be doing things behind the scenes with legislation or politics, even that, like me, thinking about it, trying to do it, make documents, making notes, connecting to local politicians, advertising yourself, doing what you want to do, truly what you want to do with your will, and growing that. As I was saying, this bag is made out of plastic. It could be made out of a fully biodegradable plastic. It's going to end up in a waste system, in a trash bag. That trash bag could be a very stretchy lab created, manufactured kind of biodegradable, compostable plastic, right? We need to be moving into a more intelligent way of utilizing Earth, right? putting things back into the soil naturally, organically, as much as we can, separating things in that way. That's the movement that I'm a part of, energetically, spiritually, physically, on all levels. And you may be a part of this, okay? You may be a part of like this inner circle, like the secret club, a secret society. You could be also a leader in this or meant to navigate with me. I don't know. I'm analyzing what spirit is talking about here with these cards, but the spirit guides, no matter what you feel, they've got your back wherever you are, no matter what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with here. Fortune. Once again, a reminder about fortune protection. You're going to be showered and loved and appreciated. You're going to be laughing with certain people, feeling at home. Skills and possessions, that's increasing. You're gaining. You're in a time period of gaining. Yeah, that's what Spirit has to say. I'm going to end this here. This was very positive and very solid reading. I feel empowered. I don't feel like something's missing in this reading. I feel like everything's here. Very interesting. Yeah. Don't have expectations or keep your 333 on the clock. Don't have your expectations too high or out of reach or rely on other people's expectations. Continue doing your diligent work, okay? Be consistent and keep things simple, okay? You're going to be good and protected no matter what happens. Even when you keep things like simple ABCs, right? You don't have to do anything crazy, turn yourself into some sort of high-tech alien or upgrade with a chip or something. Like some of you guys, don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Yeah. Or like in the sense of needing to go to a Ivy League college for something, okay? Just a reminder. Just be you, be yourself, be your best version of your heart. That's what matters the most in our humanity. Being sensitive to each other, caring about one another, caring about the bigger picture, not only the small details, but also the small details, okay? If I'm working with you, I want you to focus on both. All right, I love you guys, and I hope this helped. I hope it helped motivate you, confirm things for you, clarify things for you. And remember, watch the readings that resonate, okay? If they feel like they don't resonate, click off. Period. All right, love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.